Entweder man lebt in einem Land.
English.
My exhaust pipe is dangling down and it's, as you know, I'm not able to buy a rebuild of that part here in France. At the VW here, of course, they don't produce it, so I can't buy a new part that's original. But they told me I can't even buy a part that's not original and aftermarket. So I think that's really weird. Either you live in a country where people have decided to fuck the industry and do it on their own, and they make their own problem solving if there's something broken, or you live in a country where you have a eco-social capitalism where you can actually buy parts to fix it. But here in France, you can't even buy a little part that is broken in your car. So either you have to do it on your own in a weird way, or you have to buy a new car. And every person that doesn't have the information on how to fix a car is just another victim of capitalism and the industry. In Morocco, I think they would just weld a piece by their own or cut some metal up and just screw it in or whatever. Like, it's not that hard, bro. I would even do it myself, but I don't have the tools here.
Bonjour nomads, we are still at the beautiful farm and I found this earth thing and it inspired me to draw something in there. Now we're gonna see the time lapse. Finished. I hope that you can see it on the time lapse, but it's finished now and it looks like this. This is my logo and this stone and this stone I drew it with, and also with my breath to clean the edges. I like it and I gave Mother Earth a gift and I don't care how long it stays there. But if you wanna see it, it's somewhere in France. So it's our first meeting.
Hola.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello guys.
Morning.
Hello.
Monday.
We are on the way again and we are driving today to the Spanish border. It's about 3 hours from here. Davidos.
Yeah. My name is Davidov and I'm the driver, man. While I'm holding this camera and switching lanes in the French highway, we just wanted to tell you we are not keeping to our own rules, and we are on the highway as you see now. That's the second time we're doing it, and yes, we said we're only driving on normal streets and not highways, but sometimes rules are here to be broken.
Yeah, we drove most of the time on land roads, but today we really felt the urge just to move on because of the last weeks where we were just standing on the same place, and we just want to be in Spain and then finally in Morocco, of course. Hello guys, we are now here in a village in Spain. It's like close to the border, and the border wasn't really a border. We just like drove over the highway and suddenly there was a sign saying España or something like that. Crazy, like we thought there's a normal border thing, but it wasn't. And now we have set up camp here. Here is a guy from Poland. He asked if he can park next to us, and now he's chilling here with us. Yeah, I want to talk about the events that happened in the last hours. A lot of people warned us that in South France there's like a lot of criminality and scams, especially also for camper vans. Somehow we forgot, or it was not in our mind at first, We were at the resting station next to the highway. We were shopping inside, and I finished first and went outside, and then suddenly a guy came to me and he was like, "Yo, I'm from Spain." He got robbed and his card got blocked, and if he could transfer me money on my bank account and I withdraw cash from the ATM for him. It sounded really strange to me, and I was like, okay, this is a scam. And he also showed me his bank account with 7,000 euros on it, and I was like, how does this scam work? And then the others came and I told them in German what the situation is about, and we like discussed and were like, okay, this sounds really strange. I don't know, somehow we wanted to know or see what happens next, so David played like the game with him.
Okay, like how does he want to scam that? Like if he instantly transfers me the money and I see it, like why shouldn't I do it? And then I tell him like, okay, you can give me the money. I give him my travel card, IBAN and my name, and he puts it into his, later we found out, fake bank app, which only had like minus on it, where he like sent out monies and there was no money coming because you saw the money on the accounts and the transfers. And then he put my IBAN in the thing where you write the name, and I was like, yo, this doesn't work. There's like IBAN and name, you can't put it in here. And they even said in French, like, because the bank app was in French, Nom, and he said, no, Spanish bank. I was like, bro, like this won't work, like how will this work? And I'm like, how much do you want to give me? And he's like, oh, and then he started joking like 2,000 and whatever. And I was like, aha, okay, so funny. Yeah, that's the moment I realized it's probably a scam, because like bank apps don't work that way, and the bank app still worked. And then I looked into my account and I showed him, look, there's no money coming. And I even told him before, if there's no money instantly on my bank account, I won't be able to give him the money because I need my money. And then he said, no, it's Spanish bank, it needs 1 hour. And I'm like, bro, I'm not stupid. And then he like started going away. His colleague was looking at our bands while all of that, and we were always stopping the conversation to discuss whether this is a good idea or not. And we obviously had a weird feeling about it. Yeah, as soon as I realized the money's not coming in, I told him like, I can't give it to you if it's not. And then he like, I saw how he like laid off his mask and basically wasn't trying to play anything anymore and just started walking in his friend's direction. Then it was really weird, and then he just drove off and dropped our flyer and sticker that we gave him before, like that. They said, okay, thank you, and dropped it on the floor like he was Mafia boss level 100, but he wasn't. It's kind of sad that they do it, and I would rate them 1 out of 5 stars criminals, because like this is the worst shit I've ever seen.
I'm really tired. I'm not feeling very well. I hope I don't get sick, and I'm really hyped of driving on the daytimes, because on the night times you don't see anything, and that makes me really sad, because I want to travel to see new things.
Good morning, people. We are
Assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam.
Hello guys, we woke up in Spain.
Wow.
Ja is coming.
Ja is coming.
Jaja beans.
And now we drink a tea.
Guys,
Yeah.
do you think Jaja Binks is like a reference to Jar in Star Wars?
Yesterday we drank a tea and I will reuse it. We just meditated and the wind was crazy. It was very cold and it was hard for me to focus on my mantra.
Spain is goated. It's the first park we see where we can work out. Like in all other countries we were like, yeah, we need a park, we need a calisthenics park, or like any place where we can work out. I mean, it's not a calisthenics park, but it is a children's play park, and this is perfect for our morning workout.
Mona, you wanted to say something?
So, I'm making chia seed water and avocado bread, and we got that bread for free at the bakery in France because he said it's his favorite bread. And I want to show you, this is our toilet. I went there before and it's so windy, so it's difficult to pee.
In the car again, and Leon is driving today. We are not going to Barcelona today because we saw that we can't go into the city because it's a low emission zone, so they won't let us in. And we researched some places, and now we will go to a butcher first because we want to buy good regional meat. When we eat meat, we want to buy the best food and not imported food. We're not buying our meat in the supermarket because we then don't really know where it comes from. Like also from the butcher, the meat, we don't know how the animal lived, but we know that it's from the region there, and that's better than imported meat, I guess. And then I found a spot next to Barcelona. It's 2 villages away of Barcelona. So we will shop now and then drive to this place, chill today, cook our nice food. Leon is going to do a lamb stew, and tomorrow we will leave the cars there and go with the train to Barcelona and have a nice Barcelona day. Buenos dias, muchachos!
Hey guys, we just went into a nice bar in Figueres and we think that Leon forgot his phone there, so we are trying to reach the guy, and it's kind of hard to communicate with him because he's not that good at speaking English. He's trying his best, of course, so props to him, but yeah, it's kind of an annoying situation right now.
We will join a circus.
Yeah. Hello guys, we're cooking a lamb ragu, a lamb soup with carrots, paprika, onions and tomato. I already cut the lamb into the good pieces and bone pieces. I'm making a soup with it, a broth. We will make it with Kichererbsen, chickpeas and concrete de tomates. Now it's boiling. There's like this foam. You have to take it off with the spoon. And then you take another pot and you put everything in, the meat, the vegetables, some water. You salt it and cook it for a bit. A red wine, and it shouldn't be a dry one. It's better if it's fruity and sweet like this one, rich and fruity. So now we put the broth with the vegetables and the meat in one pot. And also in the broth were the bones with the meat, and I separated it. And the meat, I cut it small pieces. And now we can for extra taste. Now we let it simmer for about
10 minutes and it's finished.
Healthy, easy. Good morning. We are here in Spain. Yesterday we were in the next city shopping for groceries, and then we were at the bar and spent some time there, chilled. Then we ate something in the restaurant next door, and then we drove to this place and set up camp. It's a cool place in the nature. And suddenly Leon couldn't find his phone anymore, and we tried to find it obviously, and he forgot his Apple ID password, so we thought maybe it's still there, and David and I decided to drive there whilst the others are here. Leon was cooking with Levin, and David and I drove back to the city. It was a 20-30 minute ride, and we instantly went to the bar and searched everywhere, and Leon thought he had left it at the toilet and it wasn't there, and we searched for the place where we were sitting, and we were like, yeah, like it's so easy to just take the phone and leave it, and we thought someone robbed the phone or just took it with him, and then we lost our hope and wanted to drive back. When we went back to the car, I went to the parking lot where we stood at the beginning and looked with the flashlight on, and then his phone just laid on the ground, on the gravel, in the middle of the dirt, and it was like, what the fuck? And David and I, we were so excited, and yeah, we found the phone and everything, and then it turned out to be a good day, and we drove here and ate like kings. They made so good food, it was amazing. Then we chilled. Now we are here, we woke up, we will start into the day. We slept till 11 AM. We stayed up till 1, I think. We slept really good, and I think today we will go to Barcelona. I don't know yet, but yeah, that's our plan for now. And I wanted to show you something important. Leon has started picking up
Wild herbs and now storing it in glasses.
wild herbs,
Wild herbs.
like rosemary, thyme, salvia, what else? Lemon leaves are up here, mint and everything, and he makes the best teas out of the fresh herb from the nature. He makes it here. And yesterday I walked here and I was like, here is rosemary. And then I was like, okay, here's also rosemary. And then I was like, okay, and there's salvia and everything. Is like in this nature there grows a lot of natural herbs. It's really cool. And yeah.
Okay, explain what's the problem today.
The problem is Ernstl is not starting again. As we can see here, our lovely rope.
The start position.
Go!
Läuft. Ja, läuft, ja.
Läuft!
Perfect teamwork.